Welcome to my channel Quest for Knowledge. So this is the important grammar. The grammars will be asked in this manner. Passage for 10 marks, poem for 3, reported speech for 5, passive voice for 3, dialogue for 4, expression for 2, linkers for 4, note making for 4 and letter writing for 5. Speech or report writing anyone for 5, pronouns and reference for 4 and jumble for 1. So all you are going to get 12 mains from the grammar part. By that you will be easily going to score 50 marks in your English subject. So first of all we'll start with the passage writing. So a moth and the star. Young and impressionable moth once set his heart on a star. He told his mother about this and she counselled him to set his heart on a bridge lamp instead. Stars are not the things to hang around, she said. Lamps are things to hang around. You get somewhere that way, said the moth's father. You don't get anywhere chasing star, but the moth would not heed the words of either parent. Every morning at dusk, when the star came out, he would crawl back home, worn out with this vain endeavor. One day his father said to him, You haven't burned a wing in months, boy, and it looks to me as if you are never going to. All your brothers have been badly burned flying around street lamps, and your sister have been terribly burned flying around house lamps. Come on, now get out of here and get yourself scorched. A big, strapping moth like you, without a mark on him. The moth left his father's house, but he wouldn't fly around street lamps and he wouldn't fly around house lamps. He went right on trying to reach the star, which was 4 1/3 light years or 25 trillion miles away. The moth thought it was just caught in the top branches of an elm. He never did reach the star, but he never went right. He went right on trying night after night, and when he was a very, very old moth, he began to think that he really had reached the star, and he went around saying so. This gave him a deep and lasting pleasure, and he lived a great old age. His parents and brothers and sisters had all been burned to death when they were quite young. So what are the questions? First question is, the young and impressionable moth once set his heart on a star. What advice did the mother give to the moth? Mother advised that stars are not the things to hang around. She said lamps are things to hang around. What did the moth do every morning? It's every evening. So every evening at dusk the star came out, he would start flying towards it. And every morning at dawn he start crawl back home worn out with his vain endeavor. That one was the third answer, that he'll crawl back. How far was the star from the earth? It was 4 1/3 light years or 25 trillion miles away. So when did the moth do after leaving his father's house? So the moth left the father's house, but he would not fly around street lamps, he would not fly around house lamp. He went right on trying to reach the star. So what feeling gave the moth a deep and lasting pleasure? So he used to try every night after night, and one time he thought that he has really reached the star, and this gave him the deep and lasting pleasure. The idiom to set one's heart means to desire a thing with joy. To desire a thing with joy. Find the antonym to dawn in the passage. It is dusk. Dawn is morning, dusk is evening. Give the noun form of deep. The noun form of deep is depth. Okay, likewise you will be asked antonyms in the last. By that you have completed passage and you are going to get 10 marks. Now this is poetic writing. In poetic writing you will get easily 3 marks, so that you need to read the poem first and you need to answer. Who did the speaker meet? The speaker meet to the traveller. Where did the traveller come from? The traveller come from the antique land. The one who read the passion well is the... So the answer is the sculptor. The one who reads the passion well is the sculptor. Like this you will get 3 marks. Subject verb agreement. Before going through with the fill up, we need to know certain important points. So subject should agree with the verb. So if subject is singular, verb should be singular. If subject is plural, verb should be plural. Okay. So dog chases the cat. So dog is singular, chases is singular. The dogs chase the cat. So dogs is plural. Okay, dogs are plural. Chase also plural. The same thing agrees. Is for the singular, was for singular, has for singular, does for singular. Plural are where, have and do. This we need to keep in mind. After that, there are certain compound subject made up of two or more parts, like and. Radha and Meena, it becomes plural. So we need to add a plural verb whenever the word and comes. But the same thing does not come for or and nor. Or either nor, it is termed as singular. So that we need to give a singular verb. And is a plural, or nor will come as singular. There are certain group nouns which we need to consider them as singular, like club, company. It is association of many individuals, but still when it has a single entity. Government, family, jury, group. So they have the single entity. We need to consider them as singular, so that we need to use the singular verb. Club is meeting today. By chance, if there is clubs, then we need to take it as a plural. Clubs are plural. Clubs are meeting today. The same thing, either, anybody, somebody, everybody, nobody, each, these all looks like a plural, but they are singular. We need to use singular verb. So now we have understood the basic importance. His father and grandmother. So father and grandmother becomes plural, so that we need to use the plural verb. Okay, his father and grandmother have arrived. The leader and patriot is lost. Why? Because the leader and patriot is, the leader is different, patriot is different. So that is why they are singular. The leader is singular and patriot is singular, is lost. Each of the children, so each is singular, so was will come, singular verb will agree. Each of the children was given a book. Similarly, neither he nor his friend were there. It means neither he nor his friend, singular, was there. Singular verb will agree. Either the boy or his sister, means it would have been singular. But either the boy or his sisters, it is plural. So the plural verb should agree. Have. The orator and the statesman, plural, have, the plural verb will agree. Been invited. A series of lectures, a series of lecture, series of lecture is indicating singularity. So we need to write has been arranged on the subject. Kindness as well as justice, singular, requires, singular, this. A number, this is indefinite article. A number of accidents, plural, were reported in the newspaper. So it will be where. This is definite article. The number of dropouts was quite large. So this is dropouts, though it is ending with S, but dropouts, the number of dropouts was singular, quite large. So we'll go through with some of the examples. For 3 marks you are going to get. The last minute advice of Roof was greeted with loud laughter. See, it's Roof, singular, was, and we need to, because it is a past tense, we need to turn it with past. So Roof was greeted with loud laughter. A smile of appreciation was received All campaign boys, plural, were asked to put in their ballot papers. Similarly, once a murder was committed in the kingdom of Monaco, the committee was, why? Because committee, though it is a plural, it sounds plural, but it has a single entity. The group of members is called as committee. It is single entity. The committee was forced to look for ways to punish the criminal. Finally, the punishment was given to him. A pension of 600 francs per annum was fixed. The prisoner was given 1/3 of his annuity in advance. He was asked to leave the kingdom of Monaco. So here you can see houses, plural. The gaming houses were kept by German sovereigns because the source of revenue was collected from them. But a few years ago, they were forbidden to do so. So a fence, singular, was built around Tamanna's land by Basavaya. Both of them means plural, were encouraged by their supporters. Even here we have a S, so that is why were supporters. Tamanna was advised by his, because Tamanna is singular, supporters is plural, but though to whom it is being advised, to Tamanna, singular. So Tamanna was advised by his supporters about the various means available for getting back his land. Last one. The king of Monaco was a peaceful and peace-loving country. Once a murder was committed there, they is what? Plural. They were forced to look for a way to try and punish the criminal. At last the criminal was punished for his crime. So plural will use were, for singular will use was, and at the end we have to use ed because it is in past tense. This is, you need to answer me. Okay. Roof spirits, but he had, so spirits, roof's spirits. Tell me, what will be the answer? So roof's spirit fell, but he let no one see it. All the morning he had masked his deep worry with a surface exertion which was unusual. By this time the spring had gone clean out of his walk. Roof was known to everyone in Umofia. The campaigner of Pop Party met him. No words were wasted between them. Roof was given £5 to cast his vote for Maduka. So this one you answer. The rivalry between Tamanna and Basavaya increased day by day. 200 acres of Tamanna's land was acquired by Basavaya. A fence was built around the land, and Tamanna was advised by his supporters about the various means of getting back his land. The king of Monaco was looking over the accounts. A new item of expenditure was noticed by him. In order to reduce the expenditure, the guard was dismissed, and the criminal was asked to run away.